Are these real angels caught on camera? Didn't we already watch this? This is slapped ham. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, this is new. Maybe this isn't the one we've seen. Yes, it is. This is the exact one we've seen. I think. I don't know. Let me check in a second. I'm still looking at this. Thanks to Prime Moist Milkies. It says cinematographer in the article. Holy shit. What an awful situation. There's a tier 1 Nick in the Prime Campbell. Alright, let's see if these are real angels.
How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham.
There's a tier
Today
1
we're looking
Sing
at some
On.
mysterious video clips that no one can quite explain. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more freaky content. Just like this.
We did put an offer in for True Neutral. We're really hoping we win the bid. Really fucking excited.
People all around the world going to church.
Hopefully
is
it all
weekly
works out.
activity that connects them with their spirituality. This next clip was aired on EXN, a paranormal TV show in Mexico.
Yeah, we watched this video.
The footage
100%. This is the
starts
same one,
off
right?
normal enough, showcasing a large church full of people gathered around and singing.
And then this has the one where it's like angel landed in Jakarta, Indonesia to remind us of 9/11. Isn't this that video? No, I guess not. Slapped Ham just really likes angels videos, I guess.
But little do these churchgoers know that they may have been joined by something not of this world during their usual Sunday gathering. Take a look at what the cameras caught.
Why would an angel land in Indonesia to remind us of 9/11? That is exactly what I said. Hold on, let me find the clip. I think it was 10 angels. Camera. Is it this one? Let me see. We watched it not... This is the one. Oh wait, no, this is just the raw footage. It was definitely Slapped Ham, right? Did he delete the video?
How you doing? I'm Callan.
Here it is. Performing miracles.
Both had an angel on them. As the worship band said, "Jesus, take all of me." God sent a miraculous sign to confirm what he was doing.
Here it is.
Indonesia. Footage was captured on the 11th of September 2011 in Jakarta, Indonesia. A glowing winged creature that resembles an angel descends from above and briefly lands on the ground before flying away.
Very playful.
When the footage was released, many people were quick to dub the figure the Angel of Jakarta. Some even suggested that it was a protector sent from above to remind the world of the 9/11 tragedy that occurred 11 years earlier.
Obviously. The Lord said we need to remind people of 9/11. Let's send an angel to Jakarta, Indonesia. Just in case they forgot about 9/11.
A mysterious glowing white figure can be seen sitting amongst the crowd.
Thanks for resub, Doc. And Zabs.
What's particularly interesting here is that nobody in the group seems to notice the strange figure sitting with them. Given the setting, many viewers have dubbed this figure an angel.
Well, that's clearly what it
That
is.
it's pure white
Or a
and looks
ghost.
to be glowing has left many people in awe that this congregation may have been graced by the divine.
Maybe it's like a Patronus charm from
But
Harry
as
Potter.
always, I'll throw this out to you, the viewer. What do you think's been captured on camera here? Let me know down below. The following video was featured on Fox 2 St. Louis.
Didn't we
and
watch
tells
this a
the
couple
story
weeks
of
ago?
a
That's
man
exactly
named
what I
Doug
said.
Waiters
It's
and his
different.
son Kyle, who was a football player for the local youth team in Fenton, Missouri. Sadly, Doug's son Kyle passed away at the young age of just 20 after getting into a car accident with a truck on Highway 40 at Winghaven. He was on his way to a game he was scheduled to play that day. Months later, a man named Brian Roth was taking a photo of his grandson and his teammate at the exact same football field that Doug's son Kyle was headed to when he got into that fatal
Oh
accident.
no, now he's stuck playing
All
football for
seemed perfectly
eternity.
fine at first until
What?
Brian took a look at the photo.
What?
As you can see, there's a strange white figure to the left of the boys.
Yeah, but why? Let's assume that's an angel for a
Upon
second.
seeing
Why is
this,
he
Brian
teabagging
was
that
equal
kid?
parts fascinated and a little freaked out simply because he had no idea what was happening in the photo. So he submitted it to Fox 2 St. Louis, who covered the story. When Doug saw the story, he and the rest of his family became convinced that the figure seen in the photograph was that of Kyle.
No, don't do
hovering
that.
over the field and giving it his watchful eye.
But he's not, that's not what's happening. He's not watching over the field. Dude is literally like planking on a child. Don't say that's Kyle. That's insulting to him. I don't know Kyle, but come on now. This doesn't strike me as something that any angel would do.
But could this really be Kyle's spirit hanging out at the football field that he loves so much?
It's a mosquito?
Well, there's no way to prove.
Is it actually a mosquito? I just assumed it was like a shittily developed photo with like a speck of dust on it or some shit. But I can kind of see like a dragonfly or like a mosquito. Thanks to the resub, Ebby, Jones, and Saucy. Or a grasshopper. Oh, it could be a grasshopper. A grasshopper would make the most sense, but I find it hard to believe he wouldn't notice a fucking grasshopper on his lens. I'm thinking it's more likely a mosquito or something, maybe even a hornet.
This for sure.
It's a mosquito
If it gives Doug
angel.
and his family some peace of mind, then that's all
Oh,
that matters.
imagine.
The following clip was uploaded by the YouTube channel Church of Christ for the Family and was recorded back in
Thanks,
June
Resub Suckboy.
2012. The footage
Nope,
in
I don't know
question
anything about
was
it,
taken
Tori.
by a man who was
Thanks for
filming
Prime
his
Smug.
daughters inside the church. As the two girls sing and the rest of the churchgoers clap along, something strange seems to happen right in front of the videographer. Take a look.
Two different phantom angels.
An almost transparent figure appears to move in front of the camera.
Thanks, Resub toasted mildly.
The church believes that the figure is an angel visiting their place of worship. In the
Thanks to the
description
bit,
of the video,
Spartalorian.
the church says that the man filming was not only able to see this apparition
And no,
in the
not
video
no speedruns
screen,
recently.
but that he also saw it with his naked eye, confirming that there was indeed something there. Is this genuine footage of an angel roaming the halls of a church? Or is there another way to explain the sighting?
No, that's the only explanation, is that it's angels roaming the church. There's nothing else it could be.
In 2018, a Michigan couple were relaxing at home when they got an alert from their home security system that movement had been detected out the front of their home. When they checked the feed, they were puzzled by what they saw. Homeowner Glenn Thorman
No!
was starting to see something hovering over
The fuck
his
is that? The
truck.
angel of death? It's got a
The
sword.
bizarre image prompted Glenn and
The
his
angel
wife,
of a
as well as
weeb.
their pastor, to believe that an angel paid them a visit in the middle of the night. The Fox
Mothman?
News team who
Oh,
covered the
could be
story
Mothman.
spoke to Pastor Don Piper about the strange image. A number of years ago, Piper was in a car accident where he believes he actually died and visited heaven, then returned back to Earth after being resuscitated. Pastor Don Piper believes Thorman's image does indeed show an angel, and that angels are around us more than we'll ever know.
Why?
According to Piper, when he died, he was carried by a large number of angels up to the gates of heaven. And if the story is true,
That seems
his
so
confidence
inefficient.
that there was an angel in Thorman's driveway does make for a fascinating conclusion.
Wait, what the
So
fuck?
what do you think?
It's a-
Is this really an angel? Love to hear your take.
At
on
least
it
here
in
it kind of
the
looks
comment
cool,
section
but
down below.
the next picture, it's literally just a moth. Just an actual moth. What kind of angel flies away like this? I don't know Slappy Ham very well. I just watched this silly shit. Do you think he actually believes these things? Like, he'll see a picture like this and he's like, oh my fucking god. Oh my god, it's an angel. No way. I don't think so either. I think he has to know, like, it's just for kids to be like, oh my god, it's an angel.
So what do you think? Is this really an angel? Love to hear your take on the image in the comment section down below.
You know, that's a very good point. What do the comments say? That angel over the truck is clearly a moth. Alright, bah humbug to you too, Scrooge. Whatever. No proof that it was a moth. Grasshopper. Who believes it? I would love more videos like this one. Skinwalker videos. Didn't we already do Skinwalker Ranch? I believe angels are all around us and they protect us. I think it's refreshing to see this type of evidence. Evidence is a word that is used awfully loose here, but alright, let's ride. Love, love, love number 2. You can see the wings on several angels. God is great. God is great. I'm excited for number 2. I don't want to spoil it.
7-year-old Asher Lyles from Texas loves to play around with his mum's phone. Asher and his family were on a plane flying back to Houston after visiting relatives in Washington. Asher got bored in the middle of the flight and asked his mother Kerry if he could take photos with her phone. The family thought nothing of it. While she was scrolling through her son's photos,
That's
Kerry
not an
noticed
angel, that's an alien.
normal, except for this one.
Imagine it's actually an alien.
As you can see, there's a cloud that resembles a person with open arms. Kerry uploaded the photo to her Facebook profile. Friends and family were stunned at the strange image.
I bet they
Kerry
were
believes
shocked.
that the figure floating around in the sky is Asher's guardian angel,
What?
saying that he's always had something watching over him and protecting him. Asher has Down syndrome, and his mother believes he's always had a sixth sense when it comes to people needing a comforting hug or a big smile. She says that she'll never know the definite truth behind the image, but is taking comfort in her beliefs, and says that she was just happy her son was able to find some joy in his photos.
Oh, that took a wholesome turn then. Okay. It was something that they weren't trying to be like, look, angels are real on Facebook or anything. It was more wholesome.
Official in December of 2015. It shows a large sermon taking place in a church in Pretoria, South Africa. Everything seems fairly normal until around the 2-minute mark, when the cameras catch something odd in the crowd. It looks as though a large array of white glowing figures are standing amongst the other
Yeah,
churchgoers.
it's the entire angel unit. Wow. Look at all of them.
Some commenters have said that this is just a bunch of people dressed in white, which is making the camera pick up on it brightly. But that doesn't seem to be the case, as there are other people in the same room.
That's also a
wearing
stupid
white
explanation.
without glowing in any way. Most people in the comment section, however,
How dumb are people? Clearly it's just they were wearing white. It's absolutely angels. I mean, like, there's nothing else it can be. This is what the guy in the comments was saying. He loves number 2 because God is great and you can see all their wings. So now I see it.
Praise the Lord, firmly believing that this is a sign from God. So what do you think? Is this a camera glitch, or is something divine playing out before our very eyes?
I think it's something
Take
divine.
another look and decide for yourself. Before we take a look at a mysterious
There's the Prime
case
Ice
of
and
a
the
possible
resub
guardian
Lidio.
angel, remember to caress that
The anonymous
subscribe
bits.
button and tickle that little bell icon there and turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our scary and mysterious videos. I'm still down here, but the nachos you sent me were off. Now I have a bad case of the tooth.
Ghost ship sighting caught on camera. Thanks the resub Bob Loves Butter.
In mid-2013, 19-year-old Katie Lentz was driving along Route 19 near Center, Missouri, when she was struck head-on by a drunk driver traveling in the opposite direction. Lentz was pinned in the front seat of her convertible. When emergency respondents arrived, Lentz's vital signs were declining rapidly. She asked the officials to pray with her, when suddenly a man who appeared to be a Catholic priest appeared out of nowhere, despite a 2-mile perimeter blocking the scene. This strange man approached the wrecked vehicle and began to pray. A member of the rescue crew said that when the man was praying, there seemed to be a complete calmness that fell over the entire scene, putting all their minds at ease and making them feel more comfortable despite the dire situation. What's perhaps even more interesting is that allegedly the firefighters that arrived on the scene said that their equipment was strangely not working, but as soon as
So
the
he
mysterious man
sabotaged.
appeared and started praying, their equipment suddenly started to work again.
I thought he came and sabotaged it.
Eventually, Lentz was able to get out of the dangerous wreck. However, when she went to thank the priest for his prayers, he was nowhere to be seen. The disappearing priest was so puzzling that local authorities had a sketch artist draw up an image based on descriptions from witnesses at the scene of the accident.
Jim Wool. Oh my
This
god, it could be.
fascinating
Imagine
and
it's Jim
intriguing
Wool.
story captured the attention of thousands of people when it was picked up by national news coverage. Those who saw the story couldn't help but wonder who the mystery priest was, and how he managed to help Lentz in the face of danger. Regardless of who he is, Lentz can take comfort knowing that if she ever finds herself in a similar situation in the future, her strange guardian angel may just appear out of nowhere and help her again.
What the fuck? Why would you even say that?
Now, if you can't get enough of our content, then don't worry, we've got you covered.
What the fuck? Top 5 angels that are worse than demons. Thanks to the bits, Tori. Sirens and mermaids are real. We can do that next. Knife fight starring Storm Assassin. What is that, like a skit? Thanks to resub Atlas.
Angels are usually associated with a bunch of pretty good things. Messengers of heaven, God's chosen army, pretty folks in white dresses with wings. But that's more of the modern interpretation of these celestial beings. If we take a look at the biblical representation of angels,
Oh, they're
we
fucking
often
terrifying.
find a much more cosmic depiction.
Yep,
It's
scary.
often pretty freaky. Shapeless, full of eyeballs, and meant to carry the wrath of God himself, angels aren't the cherubic choir boys we might imagine. And thanks to this, a lot of them are much scarier than the demons often referenced in horror. So sit back, relax, and listen for the bells. It's time for the top 5 angels that are worse than demons. Now, before we start this video, I just want to shout out Peach, a brand new channel that we're launching featuring
What's that
the
one about,
and
Axiom?
only
Usually
Lindsay
art, right?
Ivan. So if you're a fan of the stuff she's done on this channel or any of our other channels, make sure you go and check that out right now. Subscribe so you know when the first video drops. Right on. Coming in at number 5, we've got the cherubim. A mainstay in the home decor of grandmothers and churchgoers everywhere, folks tend to love cherubs.
It's like a
They've
little
got
baby
chubby
thing.
little cheeks, lovely little wings, and a whole lot of resemblance to babies. Unlike babies though, cherubs tend not to scream and cry and crap everywhere, which might actually be part of their appeal. But these angels are not as they seem. Sure, they gained quite a bit of popularity in art that depicts them as lovable little lads and lasses, but that's not really what they're supposed to look like. A lot less people would want to hang them in their homes if they actually resembled the way they're described in some texts. So their quasi-human form is about the only part they got right. Otherwise, cherubim are jam-packed with terrible features that would probably give kids
Like what?
nightmares. First off, they don't have just one face.
That looks
They have
cool.
4. One of a human, one of a
Holy
lion,
shit.
one of an ox, and one of an eagle. That's a lot of freaky faces. Add in 4
Bible
wings,
angels
really
are so
wild and
fucking
crazy creature.
wild.
But the basic appearance of these things is just the beginning. Those who behold the cherub might notice that it always appears as if it's on fire, you know, for reasons. And apparently they were often
What?
accompanied by another indecipherable being. A half-machine, half-creature full of whirling crystalline forms, these interlocking wheels stared down upon folks with
Hey, you give
hundreds of
some
eyes that covered their
Myroxus.
entire bodies. Imagine that, being visited by an angel, and instead of seeing a calming, serene humanoid dressed in white, you're greeted by some awful...
Oh, just like in Bayonetta.
abomination and its pet crystalline wheel.
That looks exactly like the guy from
No
Bayonetta.
wonder folks who claim to have seen angels went nuts. Although I think it would be pretty wicked if grandmas started putting art up of these cherubs in their bathrooms. Coming at number 4, Seraphim. Keeping with the theme of Ims for a second, now we've got another order of angels that are a whole lot freakier than we often
Thanks,
give
Resub.
credit
Gears of
for.
Joy in the Prime
Seraphim
LL1.
are flying serpents. What else do I need to say, honestly? I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that folks don't often associate flying snakes with angels, but here we are.
Looks cool.
These winged, wiggly forces are meant to hover above God's throne, singing about how excellent and for their actual airborne maneuvers and forward.
I just want to see the pictures at this point.
Also their feet.
That's
Yes,
not very
these
scary.
Flying, praise-ridden snakes also have feet. So are they dragons, or are they just beautiful women on Earth and found themselves unable to really focus on anything else? Be a little abnormal. You might be conjuring up images of Greek demigods right now, but angels to revolt against up to. Created
Is this
right after
Lucifer?
Lucifer, he was one of the first angels to revolt against God, and that's just the start too. Belial led an army against Michael, resulting in untold amounts of carnage. Each associated with healing doesn't mean he can't bring the pain. The demon deserved it.
Yeah. He didn't even cover the cool ones that are like the wheel guy. The guy with like wheels and eyes and shit. And there's like the moose monster guy. 5 angels caught on tape. Is this proof of heaven? Looks a recent perfect mistake. Have you ever been scared by any videos? Nope. Oh, it's the Jakarta angel. The 9/11 reminder from the last one. Yeah, that one was confirmed legitimate. What's next? Where's the angel? The angel caused the car accident? They're gonna slow it down, there's an angel behind the wheel. So this guy got extremely lucky and all of a sudden it's proof of heaven? I didn't see an angel like move him. Thanks to resub. Bingy bop. Have we seen the preseason updates for League of Legends? No, are they drastic? Those are birds. That was the whole thing? 12.5 million views for this. How does that happen? Oh, this is the one where the Flash saves the day. I remember this one. Oh, maybe not. Or this is just the director's cut. Why is the footage so long? Isn't this the one where like there's a baby stroller and then, yeah. Not exactly a baby stroller, but close enough. Next to Prime Game. Is that real? It is? It was the fastest angel in heaven. Ward 13. Thanks, the resub. Kaiser, how many times are you gonna fucking show this? Thanks, the resub, freelance. Oh, we've seen this one too. This one's just another glowing angel. Ugh. Has there not been enough angel sightings? Why is it always the same videos? Angels are all the same. Maybe we just keep getting visited by the same angels.